Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we've got another one for you because Hush just can't quit making palettes and making me spend my money. Let's go ahead and play our intro. Okay, so today we tested out the Divine palette. Isn't that pretty? By Bad Habit. I'm gonna open it up and look. What does it look like? Mirror colors. It is another Natasha Denona dupe. How they keep doing this? I don't know. They be duping her stuff. It is $129 to get the real version of this palette, or you can get this one for $16. Is it as good? Who knows? Because I ain't paying $129 for a palette. So I don't really know if it's as good, but I'm going to tell you how good it is. So it is a dupe for the Star palette. The only thing I really know about that one, I could be wrong. I feel like that was one of hers that I heard some issues, like some of the formulas just kind of crumbled, or they didn't work, or they faded off really quick. I want to say I heard that from like Laura Lee, but I might be wrong. I don't remember. But I feel like this was one of her palettes that it was really, really pretty, but there was like something wrong with it. So they went in and redid it, because of course they did. And now I'm making a video. I'm a little bit late. You'll know I've been out of town. I'm home this week, but I'll be gone next week. So we're pre-recording again because I live in a constant state of pre-record right now. But y'all are getting this one pretty quick. So we went ahead and played with the palette. And guys, first off, can y'all see my inner corner from here? Because I can see it from space, I think. This is what we came up with. It is so stinking pretty. We played with several colors in the palettes, a few different kinds of textures, used our fingers, used brushes, whole 9 yards. So we're about to go ahead and play you that tutorial, and then I'll be back and I'll give you a little more detail on how I actually feel. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go into Blasphemy right here. It's a tan. We're taking it on a really big brush, and we're just going to put this all over the lid and the crease, and this is just going to give us a base to work off of, and just putting it in here like so, really focusing it in the crease to build up that first little color, just like that. Okay, now we're going to switch over to our smaller brush, and we're going to go into Gaia. I think that's what this is called, right here in this corner. And this is a brown, but it's got a little bit of a gray pool to it. And we're just going to put this into the crease like so. And just blend it around. Make sure there's no harsh lines between those two colors. Okay, so now I want to try something a little bit crazy. We're going to take Poseidon right here. Honestly, just because today I am wearing olive shorts, and this is a green. So I'm going to take it on this packing brush, pick up a whole lot, and try to place it. Oh, that's not going to work. So we're actually going to take it with our finger, place it in the inner portion of the lid, just like so. It is building slowly, but it's definitely building, so it is working. And this is going to give me a olive. It's almost got like a reflective red in it. And then we're going to take the same color and pop it on the outer edge of the lid too. It's basically connecting in the middle, but I'm trying to leave it a little less heavy so that we can do this. We are going to take, I like Ascension the best, I think, right here. This is a super pretty glitter. And we're going to take it on another finger. Ooh, and it's chunky. And we are going to pop it right in the middle. So just like so. and use this to halo in the middle of this olive color. And this will give us a little more texture to the look. So I'm just going to repeat that on the other eye and be right back. Okay, so now what I want to do is take, oh, it won't bend backwards. I want to take Freya right here. This is an extremely, it's just like an angelic metallic. It's one of my favorite kinds. I'm going to take it on a little packing brush, pick it up if I can, and just pop it right in here. Ooh, I went really heavy with that one. And then lightly, I'm going to take it right by the brow. And all I do is tap it in with a brush and then tap it in with my finger and make sure it is not too crazy. But you always want a little bit of shine on those brows, or at least I do. And then just tap, tap, tap. Now these glitters are a little bit chunky. We're going to talk more about that at the end. I don't know how I feel yet. Anyways, so now we're going to try to utilize, oh man, this is a mess. We're going to utilize one more color, and I'm going to take Persephone right here at the bottom. If y'all can see, these glitters are so chunky and they're just going everywhere, but they're glitters, that's my fault. We're going to take Persephone and we're going to take it on this angled brush and see if we can make it do what we want, and drag it across the lower lash line. Trying not to get it on my contacts this time because we just put in new contacts. Since if y'all been paying attention, you know I've been covered in makeup on my contacts forever. We're just going to blend this out a little bit. Oh my gosh, guys, this is pretty cute though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so it's time for our liner and lashes, and we'll be back to talk in just a second. Okay guys, so this is our final look. I know I showed you at the beginning, but it turned out so stinking pretty. Okay, so thoughts on the palette. The palette did have some pretty considerable fallout. It wasn't horrible by any stretch of the imagination. However, the glitters are super, super, super chunky. Say that again, super chunky. So when you go to use those, be a little cautious. Don't dig up in them because they will go everywhere. Just a heads up, if you're using a brush, be gentle. You gotta get that pigment out for it to work. You gotta be gentle or it's just gonna crumble down quite a bit. I mean, not in like a super bad way, but that's just how the texture of these things work. So the glitters are a little bit chunky, but they perform really well. They work better with your finger. If you're going to use a brush, you have to get a ton of pigment. Like I had to use a brush for my inner corner. I mean, it worked, but I had to get that stuff off of there to get it on. So, I mean, you know, ups and downs to everything. But if the Star palette is something you really wanted, but you really can't justify $130 for one palette, just one. 16. You get the same colors, not quite the same formula, I assume. I've never tried it. Yeah. But you get the same colors, you get the same layout, you get, I'm thinking even the same pan size. But I'm going to show y'all real quick just that the palette itself did get a little bit messy. You can see through here with these glitters, you know, they got kind of chunkied out. The mattes weren't super bad. Like this one had a lot of fallout. You can see right there in the center. But it wasn't horrible. I mean, most palettes do have those general issues. So, yeah. That is it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see you for our Wear Test Wednesday. Bye, you guys.